Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, where today we have another really special model from Bburago in 132. It is the Lamborghini LP670-4 SV. Now, a little history on the Murcielago in general and Lamborghini and how they do their models in general. Basically, I think this is the second or third generation of Murcielago. What they do, like Porsche, and we will talk about Porsche in later videos because I have some 132s that I would like to address and talk a bit about them, is that they take a base model. Unfortunately, I do not have a base Murcielago, but imagine it without the wing, without any additions, sportier additions. But we will talk about this one in particular in just a bit. They take a regular model and they modify it. They make it a bit more sportier, aggressive, and all that, and they name it with this SV. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure what SV stands for. I think it is super veloce in Italian, I think, but not really sure. Also these things, the LP, not really sure again. 670, I think it's the horsepower, 670 horsepower, and the 4 is for full traction, I think. And from what I barely remember, but I don't think it is the case, at some point in the last 28 to 30 years maybe, Audi bought Lamborghini, and in their newer models like Aventador and Huracan and the latest, they included their Quattro technology into the Lamborghini, but I do not think this was from that era, or maybe it was. Again, I'm a bit sketchy on the memories, but let's unpack it and see exactly what this is. By the way, I really like this color, but again, we will talk about it. Before that, let's have a look at the box. It is from Bburago. I really like Bburago models because they are very high quality, and of course they do not have all supercars, all sports cars, but the ones for which they have licenses are really good, and I really like them. Now on the back, as we can see, these are the logos that the companies with which they work. So we have Alfa, Fiat, Audi, Ford, Jeep, Dodge, Land Rover, Lamborghini, Nissan, and the Volkswagen Group in general. And this official Lamborghini logo. From what I remember, this thing is an official Lamborghini logo. But in any case, basically this is the only 132 from Bburago that I have. I have other Bburagos, but in 124. So yeah, basically the box is not anything special. It is a bit larger than the ones that we did until now from Welly, the old timer. It is a bit more bigger, but again, it's a box and nothing too special about it in general. But yeah, let's take it out and set this aside. Okay, right. It is held up with 2 screws. I have my trusty screwdriver right here. Okay, all right. Let's take it out and have a look at it. Okay, so extremely cool. I really love this this color, this deep mustard, I want to say, because it's not necessarily yellow, nor is it darker, so it's more of a mustard. Quite fitting, I guess, for such a car. Um, okay, all right. Let's have a look at it, because I'm seeing something unusual, but maybe it's my imagination. All right, let's start at the front. So, like I said earlier, the SV models are a sportier version of the regular. So basically, from what I know, the regular Murcielago doesn't have this front spoiler. As you can see, it has a pretty come on, a pretty specific shape. As you can see, let me increase the luminosity. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So as you can see, it has a pretty specific shape for channeling air right here. This has some texture to it. So basically, from what I remember on the actual model, this would be grills, open grills for channeling air to the cooling system. This is an open area. Okay, the headlights. Let me see if I can increase the luminosity. Yeah, so the headlights are not perfect, but they have a texture. So they really have something going on there. Okay, the Lamborghini logo, which is really detailed. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but yeah, really detailed. Also, what I'm noticing on the camera is this deep metallic paint. I really love this this paint. It's really special. If the model in general has its fair share of small problems, unfortunately Bburago doesn't do other models outside 124 very well, unfortunately, but again, it is what it is. This deep metallic flaking is really special. Really like it. Okay, really cool. Really cool. The windscreen wiper, so big enough to cover the whole window. Small problem with the mirror, but going forwards, the SV logo, super veloce, and the LP670, so the name of the car on the side. This grille, the mirror, and yeah, unfortunately the doors cannot be open. Not really sure why or what happened here, but yeah, I've noticed it when I opened it for the first time. So yeah, the doors cannot be opened. That's a shame, but well, like I mentioned earlier, unfortunately it seems that Bburago does 124s really good. The smaller ones, maybe it's a production issue, who knows. But in any case, yeah, so the doors cannot be opened. The side panel, the fuel cap, the mirrors. There is a small problem with this one, unfortunately. I don't think this was the exact model, but Jeremy Clarkson at some point back in his Top Gear days did a Lamborghini Murcielago review, and from what I remember, so these things are a bit weird. On one side, on the real thing, of course, on one side, one is for channeling air to cool the oil, but the other one is purely decorative. The thing is that purely decorative or not, Lamborghini didn't bother to make them symmetrical, just to cover it up. If one has a function, the other is purely decorative, but they didn't do that. So one is for really channeling air, and the other is purely decorative. But yeah, so this is the fuel cap. We will get back to this. We will get back to this. But continuing, we have the wing, which has a really nice texture to it. So this part here has a really nice texture. At the back, this is the exhaust. Yeah, the Lamborghini logo, Italia. So Lamborghini is an Italian company. Let me shut off the light. So Lamborghini is an Italian company. This also has some texture to it. The headlight, the stoplights, and the wing, as I said. Another thing that I am noticing, let me light it up again. The brake calipers. The brake calipers, I think this is the first 132 that I have, and the only, maybe, I'm not really sure because I have a lot of others. The brake calipers are detailed. Yeah, so we have the brake discs and the brake calipers, which are painted red. So really nice, nice little detail there. Since we are talking about the front, let's talk about the interior. So the interior is very detailed, as always, from Bburago. The seats are very detailed, the steering wheel, the front, the console in general. So the interior is really detailed. It is unfortunate that we cannot open the doors, but these are die cast, the whole die cast, so they simply cannot be opened. But yeah, let's get back to this little thing. So unfortunately, we cannot open the passenger doors, but they made this engine access cover, which is tremendously cool. Of course, this is just a simple cover. There is no more in depth, but the simple thing of seeing it is really interesting. Like the details are crazy good with the Lamborghini logo, this thing, which I'm not really sure what it says, but there is something. And this cover, yeah, really cool, really cool. Also, let's take a look underneath. I'm sure you have noticed, but let's address this. So basically, the real life model really has fatter, bigger tires on the back, and in the front skinnier. So this is a really cool replica of the thing. And the undercarriage with the engine. And I believe indeed this to be the Quattro, the four-wheel drive version. But yeah, it has its faults. I will not lie that. The headlights are misaligned. There is the small problem. The doors don't open. There is this small issue with the mirror, and yeah, this one. So this moves instead of being it shut. Yeah, it has its issues, but honestly, I like it. I really like it. It is something really special, and unfortunately, I'm not aware of Welly having access to the Lamborghini Murcielago. I have another Lamborghini from Welly, but this is not it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm not regretting getting it. And like I said, I really like this deep color. But as always, you know that I would really like to know your opinion on it. Leave a comment down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment and subscribe if you would like to see more. And see you in the next one. Have a good one.
Es el sueño el motor, son las metas a alcanzar. Siempre hay que descubrir la manera de vivir. Este lugar